Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and I'm already working. I started working before I realized I needed to turn the camera on. So what we're going to do today is just work on a journal. Thursdays is usually my journal day. I try to work on as many of the journals as I have going as possible, and right now I've got like 5 going. So I'm going to work on the W journal, the one that we started I guess last week before last. I'm going to work on it, and I'm just trying to come up with some different ideas. So I just glued this little card down to this yellow backing, and I'm just going to tear it with my ruler. This is a tear tool ruler. We have them in the store. Somebody asked me the other day what the blue ruler was that I used, and I had to think a while because I thought, do I use a blue ruler? But yeah, it's kind of a bluish green, teal I guess. But I had to think a little bit to figure out if I had a blue ruler. But what are you guys doing? I didn't get my video up yesterday. I kept my grandkids, I say grandkids. All of my grandkids are almost grown, but Presley and Brooklyn, they've been over here all week up until last night because their mommy was gone to singing and down at Auburn, Alabama. So they stayed here with me. And so last night we watched some movies and played, and Brooklyn and I worked out here yesterday in the store and got some things done, and then we ate and decided we would sit down and watch movies last night, so that's what we did. I have to work while they're gone, but I try to spend the evenings and the nights with them because I don't want to just totally neglect them the whole time they're here. So I try to do what I can to be with them. And Brooklyn, it's so funny because Brooklyn wanted to watch a Christmas show. Well, all the Christmas shows right now that we want to watch anyway are, you have to buy them. And I'm not going to buy a movie that's been out for 25 years. So I said, well, all of them want me to purchase, and I don't want to have to purchase one. So let's just watch something else. And she said, okay, Nene, what do we want to watch? I said, whatever you pick, that's what we'll watch. So she picked out a scary movie. She said, I think I want to watch a scary movie. I said, now, are you sure? And she said, yeah, I want to watch a scary movie. I said, okay, let me check it and make sure, that it's okay for you to watch. And so it was kind of funny, bless her heart. We started watching it, and I looked over, and she had her hands over her eyes, and she would peep through her fingers every now and then. I said, Brooklyn, are you getting scared? She said, oh, no, I'm not scared. I said, well, then why have you got your hands over your eyes? She said, I'm just doing that because I don't know what to expect next, so I just kind of do that. I said, oh, okay, all right. But, yeah, I think she was a little bit scared. So I'm going to use some of this, and it's coffee dyed doilies, and this is from the Inky Fingers Society that I did the little Happy Mail on last week. So if you guys haven't checked out their store, you better go do it now, because I was told that they sold out of a lot of things, and that's wonderful. I'm happy for them. I'll put their link below. I'm going to try to tear this, and it's not going to tear without tearing. It's not going to tear without tearing. So I'm just going to cut it. It doesn't have to be perfect anyway. And I thought I might want it right here. I do want it there, but I'm going to put something on the back of it so that it can be used as a tuck. If I leave it like this, it'll get torn. So I'm going to put a backing on it. And I think, let's see if this paper will be long enough. No, not hardly. Now this collection again is from Rach and Bella Crafts on Etsy. It's one of the collabs that we did with them last year, I think, or maybe the first of this year. And this was the paper that we used. So pretty. thought I would use it for this journal. Now, if you are gluing these little doilies like this, just don't pull on it. I usually just dab it. Don't pull on it hard because it will tear if you're using your glue stick like I did. Whew, now I got sticky fingers. I'm getting a late start today. It is 4:24 and it is already getting dark outside. I do not like this new time. I do not like it. I do not like it. But you know what? They didn't ask my opinion when they did this, so I don't have anything to say about it, I don't guess. Ruler. There it is. So, I guess I'll just have to deal with it. I told the kids I wasn't going to change my clock back. I said, I'm not going to change mine. It's just going to stay the way it is. And Alicia said, well, Mama, what are you going to do? I said, hey, I'm retired. I work for myself, so I don't have to get up at any particular time if I don't want to. So I don't have to go in this particular clock. She said, I don't know if that's going to work. I had them convinced that I was going to leave it. Of course, it don't matter how much you want to leave it nowadays. Your telephones and your iWatches and all that kind of mess change anyway, doesn't it? Don't they? I mean, doesn't it? Don't it? It does. It do. Yes, I learned to talk when I was little, but sometimes I forget what I'm going to say. Started to rake them off on the floor, then I remembered that Aaron was coming tomorrow and he would fuss at me, so I better not. Now, we're going to glue that right there. I'm going to run a little bit of ink on this edge just to kind of get rid of that where I trimmed that blue. And you could have put a different color behind it. I just picked up one that I had, and I think it's going to go good because we've got that purplish blue on that side. Now, I'm only going to glue it down through here and down through here. And it's going to be a side tuck. I'm going to put it right there. I've got it a little bit long, but it'll be okie dokie. Smoky. I do have big scissors. I just don't ever know where to find them because I take them with me from desk to desk, and then when it comes to looking for them when I'm here, I don't know where they are. Trim that off just a little bit. There we go. Now, I like that. So now we can put a tag or something in there, and I'll probably have to make one. I don't think I've got one quite big enough, but I've got lots of tags that I can make. I've got smaller tags, but I think I want to put some big ones in there, I believe. If I put the smaller ones, I'd have to put 2 or 3. I'm going to make one for that, so I'm going to leave it. This one could take any tag. It's a nice size. We can put a small one there, and then we can put a larger one behind it. And I think I've about used up all my larger ones. So we'll make more to put there. And then on this one, I probably will cut this and put there because I like this yellow over here. Over there. No, I'm not going to sing. I would run you off if I sung. I have had Christmas songs on my mind all day, and I said it's Brooklyn's fault because yesterday she was singing Christmas songs around here while she was helping me work. And I said, it's your fault that I'm singing Christmas songs today. She said, well, Nana, it's good for you to sing Christmas songs. I thought, well, yeah, I guess it is. Now I tore this, and I'm going to ink around it, and then I'm going to put it on some other paper to kind of have a little bit of a border around it. Let's see. We could use a blue because we've got blue in this. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then you'll be able to write on that back side, so that'll be good. Brandon and Melina and Leisha and Aaron and Bethany, all of them got back last night. Well, I'll say last night. It was this morning about 1:30, I guess. I was already in the bed. Aaron texted me about 12 o'clock and he said, Nene, we're in Birmingham. I'll see you in a little bit. I said, buddy, the only way you'll see me is just to come upstairs to the bedroom and look at me while I sleep because I'm not going to be up. He said, oh, are you going to sleep? I said, yes, Nene is going to sleep. I said, I didn't sleep good last night, so I'm going to try to sleep some tonight. He said, okay, then I'll see you when I come over to your house. He's a mess. He wanted to see me at 1:30 this morning. He said, but your camera will go off and you will know that I'm there. And I said, no, my camera won't go off because the battery died on it. So I haven't recharged it yet. I have a security camera that points out toward the parking place. And that's what he was talking about, that it would go off and let me know that they were here. And it would have if the battery wasn't dead, but the battery was dead, so I had to charge it today. So I said, Nene will not know. And I said, tell your mom and them not to beat on my door either. So nobody even came in last night. Whatever they had to do, they waited till this morning to do it. There we go. Got that one done. And now on these, we will put, I'll put some things behind these too. Those are just some little short pieces. And then I think I'll leave that for journaling, or they could put a picture or something on there. And then that's the old typewriter paper. I'm not going to cover that. I'll need to make a tag for this. And I think I have a few little pieces that are just about the right size for tags. Would work well. Yeah, let's make a tag out of this. I think I have, I'm going to grab some of my old time cards and use those for the back of it. That way it'll be stiff enough and I won't have to worry about putting 2 or 3 different layers of paper in there. I saw where it's already lots of snow in Colorado and Telluride, I think Colorado had snow, and someone told me that Hawaii had snow. Has anybody heard that? I think it was one of you guys that said Hawaii had snow. I knew that Hawaii had all the different seasons. They had a little bit of everything in all of their mountainous areas, but I didn't know that they already had snow. That would be something. To be in Hawaii on the beach and it be hot and you're in your bikini and then go up to the mountains and you gotta have a snow coat. Still plan on getting there one day if I can. I won't have my honey with me like I had planned, but he'll be there with me in my heart anyway. Maybe I'll get there one day if I live long enough. Alright, let's put a backing on this. Let's see, what do we want to put a backing on with? Let's just use some of our paper that we always go back to. And this is the drawing paper. I have linked this for you guys many times. If I remember, I'll link it again, but if I forget, you can usually scroll back through a couple of my videos and you'll see where I have it linked, because I try to link it as much as I can, but sometimes I forget. I just get mine off of Amazon. It's cheap and you can buy it in bulk. Alright, we got that. And let's use our tag punch and punch the corners. And I'm just going to use the little edge to punch these, just to take the little point off so that they're easy to insert. Everything's sticking to my fingers now. Do you see that? Everything. Now, I don't think this one needs much because I love these little hanging pots. And that little birdie would be too big. We might put that little birdie on there. I don't think he would be too big. And this is in the collection, these little birds. I think it's in that same collection, I believe. I've got a couple of different, well, I've got 3, I think, different collections from her that I have done collabs on, and I keep them all in the same place. But I think this is in this collection, these little birds. Okay. And now we did have some words. What did I do with the words? We have them somewhere. I just don't know where. I think they're in this little pouch. Relax. Let's put that one on there. It's a little gardening collection. I don't know about you, but the years that I did gardening, I never did relax much. Whew, that's hard work, do gardening. And I'm talking about a vegetable garden too. I'm not talking about a flower garden. I can't grow a flower to save my life, so I never did flower gardening. But we had, when the kids were smaller, we had vegetable gardens. And we grew our own vegetables and things, and good grief, that's a lot of work. Lots and lots of work. I would love to be able to do it now, though, because it's so much better for you to eat your own grown vegetables than to buy the junk in the stores where they have all kinds of chemicals in them. But I guess one time you get to the point where you're just too old to do it all. I think I might have got to that point a few years ago. It also has these little tabs in it too. I think I got that one a little off center. There we go. So let's see if that will go in there now. Yep, and that sticks out the top. I like that. Yes. I'm going to leave that for journaling. This one is just about finished. I'm going to leave that as a little flip out for journaling. I'm not going to put anything on that. I got a little side tuck here, and we could put just some of these little small tags in here and then have plenty of room for something in the background. I don't think I'll put 2 ladies in there, though. They might decide they want to fight. So we'll put that one up a little bit, and then we'll put something tall in the back. And I'm not going to put a pocket or anything there because I absolutely love that page. This has got a pocket here, so I will probably put some small things down in there. I don't know if I'll put a pocket here because I really don't want to cover that up. And then here you have the little flip out, and I put a tag behind. I didn't cover this, but I put a few things here, and then we'll put something tall behind that. I'm not real sure I want to put anything there, but I think it does need a little bit of something. I may cut this and see if I can put a little piece of this on there. Isn't that little girl cute? Yeah, I think that'll look good. So let's mark this. Now, I plan on finishing this one in the morning and getting it in the mail to its new home. I just like a few little pieces here and there, and then just adding some embellishments on some different spots, but that'll come together pretty quick. There we go. I cut that crooked, didn't I? Because if I don't stop myself, you see everything that's on my desk here, I will try to put everything in this journal, and I can't do that. I need to leave something for the imagination. Something for the new person to do, the new owner to do. So I'll probably just send a lot of this that I've already got printed out and cut, and let the person decide what they want in and what they don't. There we go. And then we could put a little something on there. Too matchy-matchy. I cut these little tiny pieces out. Yeah, let's put that little barn thing on there. I don't like to fussy cut at all, but I wanted the little pieces cut out and ready to go, so that day that the power was off, not the power, the internet, I couldn't really do anything for the store. I went ahead and cut out as much as I could to have it ready. Well, I think we might put that little piece on that side. That little piece is cute as it can be. And let's see. It really needs something in the middle, maybe. Just to, because you know, you kind of need 3 pieces on there. I might put that way, and it's just laughter. Put it crooked. There we go. And then we'll put something tall there. And we've got a tall tag here, but I need some little pieces in front of it just to kind of hold it tight. So we'll put her there. And let's see, maybe that there, like that. And then we'll probably put something between this to kind of give it a break, like a little note card or something, or one of my letters, vintage letters, and that'll give it a little bit of a break. Put those little pieces in there. And then this is just a little double tag, whoops, that I've got clipped on. And I haven't done any embellishing, but I don't think it needs a lot. I may, when I see what I've got as far as the ephemera that's cut out, I may put a few things on there, but not a ton. And I absolutely love this. I'm not doing anything with that. If the person that gets it wants to cover it, then they can. And then this one and this one, I don't think I'm going to do anything with those. I may put just another piece behind it. Now this, I don't want to cover up these numbers, but I'd like to put a flip out some kind on here so we can see what we have that might turn into a good little flip out. I just think I want something on this side to that would turn into a good little flip. What about this one? And what I want to do is, let's see what I want to do. What do I want to do? I am going to put glue on here. Then I'm going to tuck this in as far as I can get it down in the seam or crack or whatever you want to call it. Then I think I'll just fold this to where you'll have a little flip out. Let's see. I'm trying to get it right, but not have it too full, because it's going to crash into our spine there if we don't fold it a little bit. Let's fold it just a little. Not enough to cover up our ladies, but just a little bit. So then you can pull it out like that. You can journal on that. You could journal on this. And then on this side, you can do journaling. If you use a black pen, you can do all kinds of journaling on there. Just be a little pull out. I think I've got that not really straight, but close. Now, I want to put a little tab right there because if I don't put a tab on it, you may not know that it even pulls out. So let's put it down here. Like that. And then you can just pull it like that. So that will be finished. I think I want to fold it up a little bit more like this. There we go. That will work. So then on this side, you've got all kinds of possibilities. And I may put a little piece of washi right there because that doesn't look like that it stuck down real well. This is just a little piece of washi that I confiscated from somewhere, I don't know where. That'll just help hold that page on. And I'd like to put something pretty big right here, but I don't know that I have a big piece cut out. Let me look. I tell you what, we have this little card, and I think that goes well on there. It's got the blue. It's real matchy, but I think it still looks good. Now we've got the envelopes, but they're too big. So I'm thinking that might be my choice right there. Let me look one more place through these. I don't think there's anything in there big. Nope. So I'm going to put that right there. I am. But I'm going to put a piece of this yellow paper behind it to make it pop out. Just a little bit more. To make it pop out. To make it pop just a little bit more. And it doesn't matter that I already have this backed. That's not a problem. Not the problem. Let's see, on the bottom I'm just going to cut it flush. Yeah, see, that makes it pop just a little bit more to have that color behind there. We're going to make this into a pocket, and I'm not even going to put a pull in it because I don't want to cut any of my little chimney off there. There we go. Okay, then we can put some tags in there, and I'm just going to stick this one in for now, and then I'll put more in there later on. Okay. And I've got this one in there, but I'm going to put more in as I get ready to send it off. I'll put more things in there. So I've got that. I've got that envelope stuck down in there, and it has some things in it. I've got that little piece in the side there. And we could just slide another little tag in that way. And I'll put something tall in behind it probably. And then I'll put some tall things there. This is just a double tag that's clipped on, and then it's got some pieces in it, like little photos. Well, on that side it does. This side I need to put something. I think on this side I may just put this little envelope down in there. You can take it out and journal on it. Stick that in there, like that. Got a photo in there. And then that's the end of that one. Do I want to put a pocket there? I don't know if I do or not. I think I'm going to leave it for now. I may come back and do it. I don't know. It's going to depend on how full I get this little guy. So then we come to this, and I do want a pocket here. And I love that, but it's an envelope, and it's just too big to turn into a pocket. But wouldn't that look good there? Let's see if we've got the paper. Okay, I didn't find it, but I know I have it. I may have to print it again, but I'm going to put a little pocket there. And then I have a pocket here, and it needs some things in it. I think I'll stuff that little envelope down in there. I'll come back and glue it. It's not glued right now, but I will come back and glue it. Then we'll put something tall behind it. And I just love this page. Love it. I could put a little side tuck over here. I've got plenty of side tucks. Not that it needs it, but you know, I don't like to leave a journal with any space. No, I don't mind leaving them with space. I just like to give the person their money's worth. I like to make sure that I put plenty of goodies in it, and I like it chunky. I don't like it flat. I don't feel like they get their money's worth if it's flat. And a lot of it I leave where they can take out if they don't want it. So, and if they want a naked journal, they should tell me they want a naked journal. If not, then I'm going to stuff it as full as I can. Yes, I like that with that page. It probably should have gone the other way, but it's going to go that way now. And I'll come back and put something in it because I think I want to make a tag out of that. I don't have any backing on it right now. And I could put some of these pieces in there. And then we'll tuck something else behind it, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll leave this for journaling. You can journal all over that. This has got some small pieces in it, but it'll need a large piece behind. That can be good journaling. And then this has got just some small pieces, and I'll probably tuck lots more small pieces in there. Okay, then we have an envelope clipped over here, but on this side I thought we might put some little something. Okay, I don't see anything that I want to put on there just yet, so I'm going to leave it. For now, I'll leave it. But it probably will end up with some goodies on it, and I have a piece of glue right there. And then this also needs something on there. We could put that little cow on there. I think I'm going to put the little cow on it. It doesn't show up a lot, but it shows up when you're looking at it. For real. For real. Let's see. And that's got a little journal card in it. I may add some more to that. Now this is a big pocket that I glued in here, and I need to make a tag for that big pocket, so I'm not going to do anything with that right now. I also need to decorate it a little bit because even though it's got all of this pretty blue on here, it's still a little bit plain, so I'll probably come back and put some embellishments on that. And I think this one I have sideways anyway, so you know, that's me. I'm usually sideways. Could put that card there and let it be a little side tuck. Why don't we do that? And just clip that corner. And then I'm just going to glue right at the bottom and up this way. And then there again, we can tuck some little things in and then some taller pieces. So we'll make some more for that. This one's got a little pocket clipped on there. That's a little pocket. And it's double-sided, so I didn't want to glue it down. So I just clipped it on, and we'll put a tag in there. And then I've got a pocket here that I need a big tag for. And this one also. So I think that's, well, it's not all, but that's all that I've got done right now. It's getting a little chunky, but not as chunky as I want it. I need to put some things at the top because the bottom is getting more chunky than the top. So I need to put like some top tucks and things on the top of the pages, maybe some clip-ons and flip-overs. So I will be doing that probably in the morning. I will try my best to do a flip through of this before I send it off to its new home. I still got to put lace and all of that on it, but I will try my best to do a flip through as soon as I finish it in the morning. And tomorrow is our Friday freebie. You should be getting an email sometime tonight. I have sent an email out from our new blog. Now, somebody asked me, was the blog going to replace our store? Was our store name changing? No. No. Nothing about our store is changing. Our store is still going to be the same. Still going to be the website that it's on, scrapbookingwithme.com. The blog, I named it Journals by Me because the blog is going to concentrate mainly on journal classes and journals and how to make and details and all of that. I am going to be sending the newsletters out from there simply because we have had so much trouble with you subscribers getting the newsletters from the blog that's attached to the store. So no, the blog is not going to take the place of anything. It is an addition. So I will also send the newsletter out from the old blog just so that you people who haven't signed up to the new one can get it if you want to. And that way you can go ahead and subscribe if you want to do that. We will be phasing out the one that's attached to the website at the end of the year. That way I don't have to post in two places. I can just do everything through the new one. There's just so many more possibilities through the new one that I can do and give you information on and do classes through and all of that. So, but this is your Friday freebie. It is already up in the new website, it is already up on the new blog. It is not up yet in the old blog. I will have to do that in the morning. I didn't have time this afternoon, but I will put that up in the morning and then send out the newsletter from the old blog in the morning too, so that you guys who haven't signed up yet to the new one will get it. Now, when I say sign up to the new blog, that just means signing up to the new newsletter. It's just a separate place for the newsletter to come from. Hopefully, it'll be much easier for you to receive. Now, it will say Journals by Me is where it's coming from. That's Scrapbooking with Me. Now, at the bottom, if you look all the way at the bottom, you'll see it says Scrapbooking with Me copyright. So, same thing, same company, just a little bit of an addition, hopefully, that it'll make things run a whole lot smoother. All right, guys, we will talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow, and we're going to work on these because I got some Christmas journals going, and these are some old vintage Christmas cards and then some labels. So we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.